Hey everyone, my name's Jim Steffen. Welcome to the 10-minute comeback. This will motivate you to kickstart your exercise lifestyle for the mental health of it. Check it out. Go ahead and feel free to stand up right now and start snuffling. A snuffle is, if you're standing here, you're stepping over an imaginary line with your right foot, back with your right foot. I call this the snuffle. Of course, if we do the left one, you're going to snuffle left. That's how I'll call them out, okay? So what I want you to do right now is just start stepping over that line. You can slow it down or go at your own pace, but you want to see if you can totally notice I'm not touching that line. Again, draw an imaginary line on your carpet and get your shoulder blades back, abs tight. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and just start snuffling. Okay, now that you're doing that, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Jim Steffen. I'm America's Fun Fitness Coach, and I want to motivate you to start a physical exercise lifestyle for the mental health of it, period, okay? And oh, by the way, you're going to get physically strong too for your physical health, but do it for the way it makes you feel, the exercise high that it gives you, the sense of well-being, the optimism you're going to... The list goes on and on. Snuffling right, okay? So now I'm just gonna, I call these fitness lines, okay? Notice I drew one this way just so I can change the angle so you can get the form and technique. I'm snuffling. So now that now that I introduce myself and you're snuffling right, you know what? Look at how I just slowed that snuffle down. You're just moving. You're getting your heart cranking. Shoulder blades back. Chin off the chest. Don't look down at that line. See, if every once in a while you might, you could look down, see where you're going, but don't look directly down because you want to keep the ear lined up with shoulder, lined up with your hips, okay? I'm back to snuffling left. Notice when I tap like that and point to that leg, that's the one that's leading from behind the line, okay? So it's left, right, left, right. I'm snuffling left. If I snuffle right, of course, I'm going right, left, abs tight, shoulder blades back, in through the nose, out the mouth. Now, we're gonna move for 10 minutes. I'm gonna teach you 4 different movements, and you already do them throughout the day. All functional fitness, just your body weights. Switch, if I were you. Again, you can switch the snuffles on your own. Let me just go over something real quick here. I'm snuffling left right now, okay? I'm gonna change my angle. So I'm going left, right, left, right. When you pop up here, think about your right foot pushing back, the ball of your right foot, and accentuate that. I think that's the right word to use. So I'm snuffling left, but I'm really pushing back with my right foot, okay? And remember, you can do all kinds of snuffles. Look at this tight snuffle, how I'm quickly shoulder blades back. If your calves start burning, which they may, that's okay. Breathe it out, slow it down, take a break. I'm back to snuffling right. Let's all do this together now. Snuffle right. And remember, this is your 10-minute comeback workout, the 10-minute comeback. Coming back from maybe not working out, making a comeback for your physical health, your mental health. Let me flip that because I like to motivate people to start a physical exercise lifestyle. Switch for the mental health of it, period. Do it for the mental health of it. And oh, by the way, you get stronger. You cut your dementia disease almost in half if you vigorously work out, and your immune system just gets kicking. Your cardiovascular, bone density, muscle. The list goes on and on for the physical. Do it for the way it makes you feel, the sense of well-being it gives you, the optimism it gives you, the burst of confidence, okay? Back to snuffling. Look at this. And by the way, cognitive fitness. I'm switching, so I'm snuffling right, snuffling left, snuffling right, snuffling left. Look at how I made my stride a little bigger, but kept my shoulder blades back. A little smaller. Slowing it down, shoulder blades back though, abs tight. Snuffling left. You pick your snuffles, whether you're right, left. Everyone, you're moving. You're starting your 10-minute comeback. Check out the clock. We're already 4 minutes and 45 seconds in, which is gonna bring us to our second exercise, okay? Which is the lateral line. Lateral line. You're just stepping over that line, tapping you know what, working a different set, similar muscle groups, different set, abductors, adductors. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Look how I'm doing, so you can tap that line out. I'll switch lines so you can see. Tapping that line, shorten it up a little bit. Slow it down if your calves are on fire and you're like, wow, I don't know if I can maintain this. And hey, what you've done so far, if you're not able at this time to do it anymore, take your breather or get a drink, take a break and rejoin us. But look at the clock where you stopped at. Get another second tomorrow. Tie that or get an actual beat it tomorrow. But back to the lateral line. Low impact. That means there's a foot always touching the floor. Shoulder blades back, in through the nose, out the mouth, abs tight. 4 to 7 days a week for 10 minutes. You can see really, really good results with this. Anyhow, taking a little wider step, still low impact though. Inhale through the nose. I want to talk louder so you can turn your music up and just be consistent and commit. Consistency and commitment. Now, if I want to take this high impact, check it out. A little jump. It's just a little quick jump, meaning both feet are off the ground at the same time. Tighten up that high impact. Tighten up that low impact. I'm low, and look at how I can speed it up. Great for any athlete too, by the way. Lateral line, lateral line. And again, you can slow it down. My heart's starting to pump a little bit. Shoulder blades back, in through the nose, out the mouth. Okay, here's the last one in fitness lines. We did the snuffle. We did the lateral line. Now we're gonna jump rope. I call it red bounding, rebounding. Long story why I call it red bound. You'll learn that later. I don't have time to talk about it right now. A red bound is jumping in place. So you're jumping rope, basically. If you're not jumping, you're marching vigorously like this in place, okay? First choice is the jump, which you're coming off the ground just an inch or so, hitting the balls of the feet first, dropping those heels down, shoulder blades back, inhale through the nose, out the mouth. This is the last of the lateral line before we do one strength upper body exercise. I'll talk about that here in a minute. Red bounding, jumping in place, or you're marching vigorously. Inhale, abs, shoulder blades back. Sorry, I keep saying that and keep talking about breathing, but it's important. I have to remind myself too to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. I usually red bound the whole time, but if you're not able at this time, you can combination it. Ready to get back to the snuffle, okay? We're already 8 minutes into it, okay? Snuffle, let's go through all the exercises one more time. Snuffle right. I feel good. Snuffle left. Inhale through the nose, out the mouth. Lateral line. You with me? Now look, I can slow this whole thing down. I do this every day, so I have this endurance that wherever you're at, awesome, it's consistent and commit and be consistent, everyone. And jumping out the red bound. You with me? Fitness lines, you can do them anywhere. Check it out. Ready, snuffle right. Accentuate that left. Boom, see what I'm doing? So if you're a young athlete, this is great drills you can do. Snuffle left, accentuate that right. Or you're just getting back into it because this is your first day and you haven't done anything for a while. The 10-minute comeback, everybody. Lateral line. Look, I just took it, I toned it down. But some of you that were kicking it, look at this. High impact lateral line. Sometimes I do add the line jump if you want. That's okay too. But again, anybody can do this. You can do it anywhere. And red bound it out. Great to have you today. Really, there's your 10-minute comeback. I'm going to pause and I'm going to show you the one exercise for your upper body strength that you can do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The 10-minute comeback. Congratulations, you did it. My name's Jim Steffen, America's Fun Fitness Coach. Thanks. Oh, jeez, that was weird when I went like this. Don't do that again. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you.